Hey everyone, it's Son of Beast here as the NBA playoffs are about to continue here in the first and second round. Is the next stop to be here for the next matchups in the bracket. The conference semifinals is in between the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Final four teams will be heading into the conference finals of the championship game before heading into the finals. Now, let's get started. Me and Me Phone standing by for the pregame show. It's coming up next. Hello everyone, Son of Beast here. Welcome to the second game of the NBA playoffs, 2K Sports, the second round of a conference semifinals. Right now, I am always here, and this is the next game as we're about to be seeing this one as Me Phone is at Milwaukee at Fiserv Forum, ready for a rematch. It's Cleveland Cavaliers and Milwaukee Bucks. The last time it was the Cleveland Cavaliers as Donovan Mitchell and their team are up to roll the start in the first game of the postseason in the second round. They really are starting to get a little bit focused up on that one, but there might be a question to consider of who's going to take it next. Well, there's one way that we are going to find out to get into the game and try to move it over to game 3 and 4. So at this moment, this is Monday night's game as right now the Cavaliers are playing against the Bucks. Since we've seen them last postseason in 2022, that was the part of the game that they've never ever done it before. And with that moment, it's about to happen now. The next commentary, I have Me Phone here, and he's along with the other commentators, Fan and Test Tube. I'll be back with the halftime show, and right now with me, I will have his paintbrush along with my sideline recruiter for the halftime show. Thank you so much for recruiting me in. It's been always a pleasure with you. You know, my man, because you're always the biggest NBA fan, and you've been all night. Yeah, definitely all night for this. Thank you very much anyway. Hopefully everything's turned out good, and hopefully by then, it will be living in the dream. Now let's get started at Fiserv Forum. Me Phone, guys, all yours. And we are here. Welcome to Fiserv Forum. As right now, this is the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. I'm Me Phone 4 along with Test Tube and Fan. And right now we have is Ali LaForce. She will be standing right here in just a moment after the first half is over. And then we will get into the sideline reporter and then halftime show. Now the courtesy liners are being here as follows. We have is Evan Mobley on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Their key matchups in the point 4. I'd like to say Giannis Antetokounmpo is one of the biggest players in this offense of this game. He is one of the biggest legendary of this game, and he was a famous superstar playing with the Bucks here since 2014. The last one that was ever played here before. And because of that one here in 2013, that was the last part of a game that they have ever won. This was definitely one of the biggest plays in this game. And I know what you're talking. They all say that when this game gets close, they always get better at this game. They have to just go right over and under again. First foul has been called by Brook Lopez, his first personal foul, and Jared Allen on the free throw line shooting 2. It looks like Jared Allen was trying to dunk that one in there. Trying to make a layup in there, trying to put one hand dunk down. I mean, it looks like he's doing it anyway. First free throw coming up here for the Cleveland Cavaliers with under 6 minutes to go to start in the first period. You missed the first free throw. It's not very that often because Jared Allen was really trying to keep it going over and under. I mean, he's really trying hard. Don't get a loss of him if you want to get right into this game. Everyone's really watching on him. Yeah, I don't have any bets on that one here. It looks like it's very tough, but just be honest. It may not be easy. And he makes the second free throw. Here's Holiday. After a team lost here by game 1, here's Antetokounmpo over again to Drew Holiday. Now over again to Middleton. Middleton back over again to Holiday. Free for Grayson Allen. Comes in for the rebound for Giannis. And he put up a layup in. Giannis Antetokounmpo, first rebound and first bucket of the night. That's a better one-on-one in that game. When they say rebound it, you just rebound it. If you just score it with the layup. That was an excellent look. Garland for three. Rebounded up again here on Lopez. That'll be the first three-pointer miss here for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And here comes Giannis inside. Oh, wow! I never know what he was doing. The Greek freak? That's a whole lot Greek freak. Here's Okoro on Middleton. Middleton getting a little bit of surveying defense on Okoro. Passes over to Mitchell. Shot clock to 6. Over the three-pointer. Misses the three-point opportunity range. Rebounded up by Evan Mobley. And we'll take him from here. That will be his first bucket and his 2-point reboundings for Evan Mobley. Now, I never seen what Evan Mobley was going to do. He wasn't trying to, keep it right into the expensive setups to this game. He never really caught on because this was a very tough one to make that maintain. And no offense, they just gonna get that in there. Ooh, got a little slammed out there. Jared Allen receives his first personal foul. And right now, Grayson Allen just said, that's enough. Allen has already put in a rejection on me, trying to get over it and just trying to stop me from spoiling this. Well, that's what you know. Grayson Allen is on the free throw line shooting too. Yeah, just really that confidence out there. Grayson Allen was just going right in there. He says, yeah, I don't have everything to speak for. That's enough with the rejection out of it. He's just very, very, very hard. He might be getting a lot of bruises. Allen hits the first free throw down. It's something to say about Grayson Allen. I was sure enough to say, if he gets that one of good shots from other angles, he can definitely shoot. Because of the last part of the game, he played with the Memphis Grizzlies. But now this time he is with the Memphis Grizzlies to the Bucks. That's the next part he was in. Good for the second free throw. Grayson Allen receiving his first bucket of the game as most players are hitting a free throw ability run. And now Garland is up on the ball. Watching inside. And Floater will catch it in there for Darius Garland. He has his first bucket of the game right now with under 4 minutes to go in the first period. Antetokounmpo passes to Brook, and offensive foul puts up on Lopez. That's his second personal foul, and now we are calling with the first team foul for Milwaukee. Not very good out there. It looks like that Brook Lopez was bodying somebody down. We don't want that to get into it. It's going to be a very bad run. Alley-oop. Oh! Evan Mobley just made a one-hand dunk down. And Darius Garland with the assist. Yeah, you see what they were saying? Because that's what the payback is for after putting a foul on Brook Lopez. That offensive foul was putting up a lot of stressful with the reaction. Boris Jr. on Jared Allen. Over to Allen. Now finding Drew Holiday outside of the mark. Three-pointer is off and in and out. And Alcor with the ball now pointing over Mitchell. Go over two. Oh, Giannis Antetokounmpo makes that block shot. What a play. Here's that Boris Jr. All around Allen's good. And Antetokounmpo got his first block of the game. Oh, Giannis, what in the world can you ever say that? And Allen, I'll take that. Yeah, everyone's saying that Grayson Allen was just watching him. And it looks like that Jared Allen was definitely doing this. It's like, you know what? Yeah, thank you for that one. I will take that one as a compliment. Holiday back over again to Allen. Allen over again to Holiday, right finding Middleton. 5 seconds in the shot clock. Holiday shoots over Garland. Misses the 2-point opportunity range on the elbow. Garland over to Okoro with 2:15 left to go in the first period. We'll start off with the gasp in between 9 and 8. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Antetokounmpo on him. Now pass Garland for 3. And a deep three-pointer will range out. And that'll be his first three-pointer of the night for Cleveland. Now only 2 minutes left to go in the first period of the game. And Allen will have another look at the offense run. Middleton on the outside, passes to Antetokounmpo. Finding Middleton with a screen around him. Got a little double man on him, but he makes a drive inside. That's the biggest upsetting to make it through in and out. I know this was very tricky, but not really was saying that was a double man encouragement. I don't think that nobody was ever seeing it like this guy does. And because of this, they were saying that it was almost going to be a foul. But that was the closest call I'd never seen of what was going on. Yeah, talk about that one, Garrett. They were saying it before. I was definitely watching him. I don't know what he was thinking. It just really doesn't make any sense right now because he just made that layup drive out there. That double man there on him. I just never seen it what was going on. Well, as are being said right now, the next season could be in with a 2-volt NBA trade to this team. As right now, he is a three-time NBA All-Star. But it looks like next season, he could be landing with the Knicks. Well, it looks like he just made a great season with the Bucks. But unfortunately, he just made a new changes up there. We're sad to see him go. But if they make a call out of him, then he's out. The first career history was the Detroit Pistons that he was happily happened here in 2012-13, and a 4-way made ends. And now, Milwaukee Bucks, that was his second career history, played here since the start of the 2013 season. And over now to the 2023 season. He played with the Bucks for 10 seasons. That was the longest season that he was ever done it before he makes a swap. Wow, I mean, a legendary always comes up with the Bucks with the assistant. I think Giannis Antetokounmpo said he was the legend dynamic duo of his part of a team. They say it's very authentic that everybody loves when Chris Middleton's with the team. I know he definitely plays from here. Played from college here for Texas A&M, and now he is making the draft off for him. The first for Detroit, and now back into again with the Bucks. Now Carter right to Connaughton. Ingles tries a three. Launching out and missed the three-point opportunity range. He was almost going to make it. Giannis got him down. Now over again to Carter after a win against Milwaukee. That happened on January 21st for the regular season of the game. It's very that honestly, they were saying that they were really good in the offense to try to beat the rusher down. Whatever they say, they just really can't control out of it because they were really up to it. Connaughton hits off the rib. Now it's Rubio right over to Osman. Osman, and he will scoop it in there, and he's back. Well, after that one hit with the wrist, it looks like he was definitely hurt. But now, thank goodness, they're back in again. We're keeping an eye on him. If he doesn't get injured, then he will stay in the game. That's a great mobile one drive for the Osman. Ingles right back over together to Javon Carter. 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Ingles over again to Antetokounmpo. Around him. Wow! Oh! Well, I think that Giannis Antetokounmpo wanted to finish it off with the first period. That goes flying air ball into the landing spot. And that'll end the first period. It's a close game. 14-12 is the score. And we will catch a quick break when we come back after this. You're watching now the NBA 2K Sports of the playoffs. We'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in here for the second period, we've got the start of the second quarter. A 14-12 run. You're up by 2. Gathering place, gathering teams, we're set to go. Antetokounmpo right to Matthews as he will be starting off for the second period. Here as a courtesy lineup field up for Gatorade, we have Dragic on Darius Garland. In the corner now is Antetokounmpo on Evan Mobley. Van Brook Lopez on Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell is up here and covered up here for another player that we all care about, Drew Holiday, and Matthews covered up by Karis LeVert. Here's Mitchell, finds Mobley. In his zone, up with a shot that goes off the rim and it's rebounded by Lopez. That'll be his second rebound of the game, and now turning it over again is Matthews. Matthews, thanks for the screen. Layup up. The shot goes off target.
It looks like that Matthews was not really just saying that it was very that perfect to go in there, but it didn't really stand out the shot. He's going to have to try to fix it the other way to get that done.
Darius Garland already saying that this was the biggest moment that nobody ever cares about. That was all that did happen. Now here's Dragic. Dragic trying to look over it again. Back to Holiday. Swinging it over to Matthews. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Step back for the 2. And Jared Allen didn't receive another 2-pointer. Sorry, Wesley Matthews. Darius Garland finding Mitchell. Mitchell on the outside, screened by Garrett Allen. Rejects it, and inside, here he goes, and there's your floater. Donovan Mitchell with the floater, and that will be in it.
That's what they say, because Donovan Mitchell drive,
got a floater out. And that was a great extensive replay presented by Mobile One Drive. Holiday over to Dragic. Try to go over it again. Now swinging over to Matthews. Matthews passes to Lopez. Lopez over Jared Allen. Foul! That's Jared Allen with his second personal. And a first team foul for Cleveland.
I just don't know what's going on. It looks like Jared Allen was trying to deflect it, but he caught him. He just really tried to reach him across. That should not be happening like that, like everybody else does.
Well, it should happen now because Brook Lopez at the free-throw line shooting too. It's the first free throw for Lopez. Now with a new substitution as Isaac Okoro is checked in for Karis LeVert. Milwaukee Bucks are also making new changes as Grayson Allen, Jay Crowder, and Chris Middleton are also checked in as well. For Antetokounmpo, Matthews. He hits the second free throw. Milwaukee trailing by 2. Garland, pass to Allen. Oh, what a slam! That Buck jam just couldn't reject it.
It just really happened to be 2 hands in reverse. How can you ever do that, Darius Garland?
That's what they always say. Wow. I can't believe it. Now the timeout's been called by Milwaukee Bucks with only 3:52 left remaining in the first half of the period. Right out of there, I have to make some new changes. And if you want to get yours right now for the next season of the NHL 24, make your selection within a comment box below. We will see, and what we'll find out, if there is one way to have that team selected by. And that will be the next one to keep your eyes on to find out who will take with the next matchup into the next of this game. So once again, don't forget to leave a comment down here. Leave a comment box here below if you have a suggestion for the next part of the season in NHL 24 on the new matchups in the game. It doesn't have to be a same team, just like you always do. And not from last season to this season, that will not count. You have to choose either in between. You can't go with the same team that you have to go for. And with that being said right now, everybody needs to follow the rules and make that instructed to do so permanently. To give that one a good matching starting lineups. So make sure your selections now before they expire before next couple months of the season. Here's Middleton, off for the 2, in it! That's in it right now with another 2-point bucket score. Chris Middleton receiving his first 2 score. Now it's a 2-point lead for Cleveland. Here's Okoro. Okoro on Middleton, passes to Mobley. Trying to defend it on the run. Over on Crowder. Pass to Mitchell and scoop the drive. Allen did not get a block. As right now Jay Crowder just still have it on him. But Mobley got a good vision to take up here with the assist.
Yeah, they're doing really well. Just keeping an eye on their pride to do that one again and again. Bears just keeping it going.
Here's Mitchell on the outside, Pat, and guarded by Allen. Garland fades the shot. Holiday still on him. And he makes that scoop drive. Still up by 4, and Holiday's team gotta try to make an answer. Allen on the outside. Looks the middle. Wow! Two-hand slam dunk down by Drew Holiday. He finishes up, and he has done it again.
Yeah, they're saying it. Drew Holiday got a good slam out there. Just good runs.
Okura pass to Mitchell for 3. Goes off the rim. Trying to deliver to Mobley. And Mobley got a drive after assisted by Jared Allen. 2 minutes left to remain in the first half of the period. Looking for a 3 for Middleton. Way off the mark. And goes up an air ball and out of bounds. Not a good one to take from here.
Well, they should be able to fix that one here. Gotta give that one a good credit.
Osmond, Wade, and Green are checked in. Look at that mobile rejection of the Greek freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, you say that Giannis Antetokounmpo just really say the captain of the Buck? I don't know if you could just simply say, this might have been definitely what everyone was going for.
I just noticed. That was very genius. They say that Giannis Antetokounmpo just really got a block out of it. Just keep it out, as long as you can do. Garland, it's a 2-pointer, and another 2-point score comes up for a 6-point lead. Middleton pass to Carter. Carter pass to Middleton. Face the shot, over again to Allen. Bounce pass to Portis Jr. Over on Wade. Good drive in. That's Bobby Portis' first and second bucket of the night. 1 minute and 20 to go, and Garland on Carter. Watching here. Good rebounding by Bobby Portis Jr. Allen with the ball. Now with just coming down here, just 1 minute to go. Bobby Portis. Oh, wow.
That's really a genius. Can Bobby Portis Jr. do that?
You can. He can definitely slam that down. He just really wants to stay up and stay active. Green on Allen. 50 seconds remaining in the first half of the period. Okura on Middleton. Garland on him. Reaching foul. Just out of bad timing for Javon Carter. That'll be his first personal. Now that the substitution changes, 3 players are checked out. Rubio, LeVert are checked in. And now on the other side for the Bucks, as 3 players are checked out. 3 players checked in as Pat Connaughton and Ingles are checked in. Green in the middle. No foul called on Milwaukee. Good rebound by Joe Ingles, and now Bobby Portis Jr. to Middleton. Scoops the left hand with a drive to finish the layup.
That's what everybody does, because Middleton definitely really made the good saving run of this driving effort. Really well done.
Here's LeVert, and foul called on Pat Connaughton, his first personal. Second team foul for Milwaukee, under 30 seconds to go. And they will have a chance to make the lead by 2. Two shots. It's the first free throw. Now some new changes for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo checked in for Middleton. Good at a second free throw for LeVert. Antetokounmpo with the ball, now racing it towards the offender on the right side. It's Ingles and Carter. Back to Ingles. Over to Ingles. And he will have to come up and help him out. Antetokounmpo finishing the right hand with a drive. They are tied up again. All they say now, Antetokounmpo, never quit. They gotta go with that. Here's a shot, and no good. That ends the first half. It's a tie game. And now, we will have to take a quick break. Time for the halftime show. Son of Beast, all yours. It's a 2K Sports halftime show. Alright, I guess that's it for the first half. Now it's time for some halftime show. Me and Paintbrush, ready to go. Ready? Yep, ready to go. What a great start here for the Cavaliers. They've been a dominant crusher. They would go right towards over the Milwaukee score. Let's start off with Cavaliers. They really are starting to go down, upward and make that win. How did that really turn out? Well, they're saying that they're just going everywhere. Popping in and out, they just really want that back. They're doing really well. Now for you, Son of Beast, Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks are really starting to go facing towards the inbounding in position. When I want them to get in there, I want to see them score. I want that bigger drive to give that much better an ability. They must do this, or else they will never get there in time. Then that's it for the halftime show. As right now, send you back to me, phone. And a crew. See you all for the post-game show. Until then, thank you. You're welcome there, Paintbrush. And we welcome you back at Fiserv.4. We're about to begin the third quarter. Right now, we're seeing the biggest players of it all-time effort, the Greek Freak. Antetokounmpo really settling up for the scores. Every regular season along the way, they really want their team to get it up there.
It's easier to say because Giannis Antetokounmpo is just really making that one hard and trustworthy. Because you can't just make a relation out of it. And because of everybody else does, they don't want that to happen.
Unit courtesy lineup here for the Gatorade, all filled up and we're ready to go. Darius Garland is covered up here for Drew Holiday. Middleton is on Isaac Okoro. Across from the backhand, we have Allen on Donovan Mitchell. Bobby Portis Jr. on Mobley. And finally, Brook Lopez on Jared Allen. Here's Darius Garland right towards the outside. Passes to Okoro.
Oh! They've settled it down that much. I gotta look at that play again. That drive was turning that big. Yeah, successfully they didn't really save it that much.
And it turns it over to Cavaliers ball. And another turnover releases for the Milwaukee.
Not so good out there. They just don't have anybody else to do it.
Here's Garland. Right towards the outside, into the wing. Passes to Mobley. Layup. Good. And 2 pointers in there. And Garland with the assist. That's your great mobile one drive for Evan Mobley.
That really has to stand things up here because Evan Mobley was doing as much what he can do. If he doesn't get that right, well, he may not be doing it as successful as he can.
Face a shot. Now over again to Portis Jr. Over around Mobley, and he got tapped out with foul on Evan Mobley. He has his first personal foul and their first team foul for Cavs. Bobby Portis at the free throw line shooting to a number 2 free throw percentage for Milwaukee Bucks.
They're just going everywhere. The better thing is, they just really got to settle this up. Whenever they don't have anybody else out there, they've got to get this done. Straight away, no cigar. Gotta make this one clear.
Bobby gets the first free throw. And to say about Bobby Portis Jr., his last season didn't go really well with the Brooklyn Nets. How did that happen?
Well, he just really didn't want to stay with that game that long. After that one, it didn't really save it up because of Jeff Green. I mean, he didn't really stay well at all because Bobby Portis Jr. was saying, let him go. Let him go back with the team. And he really wanted to say, yeah, I guess one season was enough. Yeah, it didn't really work out for him because it was really that tough. And they were saying that they were really trying to get rid of it. They don't want to do that anymore. So right now, Bobby Portis Jr. has decided to return to the Bucks.
Portis Jr. Good D by Evan Mobley. He receives his 4th rebound of the game, and now Okoro back to Garland. 4:30 left to go. Screen on Jared Allen. Oh, Brook Lopez with the block. Morris Jr. to Allen. 4:20 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Over right down to Middleton. Pass to Brook Lopez, and now here's Middleton. And Drew Holiday for the 3. Went too hard, and it's off the rim, and it goes right to Jared Allen. 4 minutes left to play in the 3rd quarter. Screen on Allen. In a drive, and foul. Oh, that bumped him out. Oh, that's not very well enough. That's very a bad manners they happen to do that. It doesn't happen to be us. You can't just foul and then bubble out here on the floor. That is a rough landing. Well, as you know that now, Mike Budenholzer tells Brook Lopez, you can't just foul him and you can't slam him down here on the floor. That is a big and brutal, painful it does. Yeah. Science knows that. Gravity does happen. Isaac Okoro hits the first free throw. Now the new changeup for Milwaukee as Crowder's checked in for Bobby Portis Jr. Under 4 minutes left to go. And just a quick reminder, we still have some few tickets left for you all, MSAD fans. Why don't you go ahead and mark your calendars right now? Because if you get your tickets, well, we'll hope you see you there at the Sabian Media Center and Gerald W. Lynch Theaters. Still tickets left before they're gone. So hurry before it's too late. Here's Holiday. Give a pass to Lopez. Lopez. Allen. Over to Holiday. Switching the move. Layup. No good on a 2-pointer. Garland right towards the other side right now. The Bucks still have 2 points of a score. Might have to give somebody else another chance. And wow. Oh wow. That Jared Allen put up an alley-oop drive. And thanks to the pass here, that Darius Garland just really had felt like he was going to do it. Now the Bucks will call timeout with 3:24 left to go in the 3rd quarter. Still need some time out there to get this one a thought. Fast, secure, and definitely do it again. Well, they have to do this one once more. Cleveland Cavs up by 6. They're just keeping it going to get that room out there. All you say, you can't just get him and get rid of him. The NBA playoffs of the 2nd round of 2K Sports is brought to you by Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. Your local Kia dealers. A moment that inspires. And by State Farm. Call or get a free quote at 1-800-STATE-FARM. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Now with a new change up here for the Milwaukee Bucks. As of right now, they're making new changes here for the offense. Here's Lopez over to Middleton. White finding over again to Dragic. Inside, Crowder. Layup, scoops, and misses the 2-pointer off range. The target seems to be a little off. It's not really that clear that everyone's getting it right. But don't be mindful of it. They're absolutely doing this again. Because every other teams are just trying to take them out of here at all costs. And that's what you're saying, that the rebound is putting it up. That's a great helping on offense to keep them going. Here's Crowder back over to get the Drew Holiday. Middleton on the outside. Over around Okoro. Layup, no good. Okoro receiving his first rebound. They're scoring no points this game. Oh, Mitchell just made a finish with a slam jam 2-hand down. And the timeout's been called by Milwaukee. Well, that's a finishing look of it. I never know what was going on. Because of that one, they're just going in between in a range. Might have to try to fix something else out there if they wanted to get over this. Now with a new substitution of the offensive line, where we have anything for the Bucks? Ricky Rubio's checked in for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Dragic. Layup drive. Oh, denied by Wade.
That's a first block. That was what somebody was saying that, oh, deny that shot. You gotta stick him up to it now.
Crowder on Ricky Rubio. 2:20 left to go in the third period of the game. Wade over Dragic. Shot releases and it's missed out. Middleton with the ball. Now over again to Jay Crowder. Dragic lost the ball and he stepped out of bounds. That turns over to Cavaliers ball. And now the new lineup change for the Cavaliers as right now City Osmond's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. LeVert moves over to shooting guard. Wow, that ejection comes in right now. And it looks like that Wade, and no, it was Ricky Rubio.
Well, I looked at the replay. It looks like that Ricky Rubio was trying to reject it from the hand. He was doing really good in offense to try to pick up this game, to try to put it back in the run. They're doing it much more than they can. But you never really get there that far because that was very tricky. They were trying to get over this, but that was all that happened.
Middleton with the block. Wow, Middleton is doing a much play into his offense. They're just getting over it. And a foul called on the Bucks. That will be Lopez's fourth personal foul with 1:47 to go in the third period. They're shooting too many shots here for the Cavs. They're trying to put up a hot hands here in order to win 2 games in Milwaukee. And the other 2 will be back home here at Cleveland. That will be happening here on Wednesday. So keep your eyes peeled for the next part of the game. First ace game. Sorry about that one here. Maybe it's a little bit of change up because we will do this here on Thursday night to grab one and enjoy the moment to leave it off for big. Rubio hits 2 free throws. Milwaukee trailing by 12. Crowder with the ball. In the middle, in the corner on Wade. Holiday over again to Middleton on the outside. And Holiday up for the 3. Rolls in and out. And makes another rebound for Wade. Here's LeVert. Shot no good. Rebound again. And Mobley got it in. The Bucks are making another timeout call after a defensive breakdown struggle.
While the Cavs are doing a lot of work here, they're just trying to take him out and they're just doing it again.
As you stick around here for tomorrow night here, as the Stanley Cup playoffs are back, we are seeing another game at this one of the location. At this moment, we will be starting things off here for game number 2 of the Carolina Hurricanes at home playing against the New York Rangers at the PNC Arena. Following along with the next game as we have the Avalanche and the Wilds back at Xcel Energy Center. Following along for the next couple games as we will be seeing the next matchup. It will be the tough one and you know it. The Oilers, not so well. But Kings and Kraken back at Crypto.com Arena. That will be tonight's game after the other game as we were seeing the Bruins and the Bolts here at TD Garden Arena. All of each games from Thursday to Friday's game will be happening right here on Son of Beast. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. If you don't, somebody will. Now with the new change-ups here for the little pick and roll as Antetokounmpo's back on the floor. He's with Joe Ingles. And finally we have is Pat Connaughton. Connaughton swinging over again at Dragic. Dragic around Mobley. Missed the layup. And Ricky Rubio receiving another rebound.
Oh, that was somebody else that was trying to go over it. Oh, that shot was so hard. It was terrible. That was my fault that did happen. But it should not be doing it at one case. The more better, the better. Again.
Ricky Rubio unable to make the drive. Finds Osmond. Over to LeVert. Watching inside. Wade. 2 no good as Pat Connaughton receives a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Passes to Ingles. Decides to help Antetokounmpo out. Looks inside. What a feed! And layup scoops in for Antetokounmpo. And Ingles with the assist.
That's a great communication here. What a run for the chemistry to do the work of Joe Ingles over to Antetokounmpo. That's the pass in the baseline.
Missed again. Lopez back over to Dragic again. Over to Ingles. Here he goes. Oh, Antetokounmpo went one-hand dunk down.
Oh, that's so sweet. I know that Antetokounmpo was doing it. Let me do that again.
With the buzz beater, and it's off the line. We've come down to the end of the third quarter. They're trailing by 10. We'll see what happens if the Bucks can have an answer back in the fourth quarter. It's coming up after the break. You're watching the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Let's have a look with Mike Budenholzer's huddle in for the coach. And we know that coach definitely needs to have an aggressive, we've got to pass and shoot. They're just going a lot of down percentage to try to move it in here. And there it is. That's a slam dunk for Jarrett Allen. He just slammed it.
Well, as you know, for Donovan Mitchell, he just did it last game. But now this game, Jarrett Allen has got a cross. I know that hustle. How did that happen?
Antetokounmpo killed the bucket and one. That will be Donovan Mitchell's first foul on Cleveland Cavaliers. 5:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Giannis says, I don't want you, I want this. And there's a layup drive. What a finish.
I know this one happens. Can you know that Antetokounmpo, he really is saying that. Every team is what everyone wants. But this is what I do. Respect them with their behaviors. They have nowhere else to be pretending like he was doing it on his own. Get a feeling with the grip out of him. Antetokounmpo already on a smoking run.
And he's good for the first free throw. That's a casher in, and now they're back down by 9. Garland, and Antetokounmpo made that rejection on Osman.
Oh, get out of here. You don't want that to mess up with the Antetokounmpo, the great freak.
Brook Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Over on the outside for the 2. Good on the open range. Girardi receiving a number 2 and assisted by Giannis. 5:15 to go. And alley-oop. Oh, Allen did it again.
That pass was going in and out. I did not notice that this was going to happen like that. I don't know what to say, but this is really all that did happen.
Screen for Giannis and an offensive foul. He made a mess up, and this was going to be another huge turnover from Milwaukee. Now Wesley Matthews checked out, as he will now be checking in for Chris Middleton. Back to the starting 5 group, and here's Mitchell. Watching for any other open man players in offense. Making a move in front. Looking over. Oh, and Mitchell made that dunk.
That slammer just keeps on rolling it.
Here's Allen. Finds Brook Lopez. Oh, back-to-back dunks. They're going everywhere.
That's what everybody does, because if they dunk it again, they're just going in it. Wow.
Timeout call by Cleveland Cavaliers with 4:35 left to go. And they are just trying to kick back into the game to tie this series up. We know this happens, but don't be surprised if you ever play the Bucks like this. They always get a 10-0 win. So as of right now, if you already got your tickets here for the BFDI and an Anime Insanity experience, well, we still have some tickets left before they're gone, so make sure you keep your eyes on it to get your tickets now before they're sold out. And the event will be starting on Saturday for July 8th at General W. Lynch Theater and June 25th on Sunday at Sabian Media Center. They'll be happening each 3 shows in between, so make sure you get your tickets now before they're gone. That's right. NMACAD.com/tickets. Don't forget to click the link out there and then make sure you get tickets before they're gone. If you can't make it, we've got the live stream out there, so we will send it over to you if you're around the state of California or New York. Might be in a new spot or location. You might go for it. New changes as the group is right now making new shot matchups. We have a report from Ali LaForce. We know this one. This goes up with Giannis Antetokounmpo after Mike Budenholzer was giving in foul ones. Bickerstaff on Darius Garland was really receiving a never out points of this game. They're really up to a challenge because this really has to do for someone else to give that one instead. High flyer on advantage here, they might be doing it again. Just saying that. Everywhere you're gonna try to shoot it, you just gotta keep going. Allen for 3. We got Antetokounmpo. The fade, back to Holiday. 7 on the shot clock. Allen tries again, and here's Middleton. Step back with a 2. Missed again. Osman. Rolling on the other side now, over to Allen. Oh, and that's a monstrous dunk. Allen just received 13 points, and Osman with the assist. Well, looks like in the center of the guard is giving up already. He's not really excellent. And Middleton scoops a drive. They're just going back inward and outwards. That was your move 1 drive for the Bucks, and now they're just catching their breath and get in the game. Keep that one out there. You never know. You will never know how well they do. Middleton passes to Osman. Osman still on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Okoro screen on Allen. Watching in the center for the 2. Nice defense on Brook Lopez. He will get his own rebound. 3 minutes left to go. Drew Holiday. Antetokounmpo thinking about a 3. He missed the target outside, just close enough to hit the rim. And on Okoro, oh boy, here comes Allen. Misses again. Over about, and he will make the drive. Milwaukee trailing by 11. Listen to Antetokounmpo. He kicks it off to Brook Lopez. Middleton, try again for the 3. Then he makes it! He finally releases a 3-pointer. And there they have it. That's his first 3-pointer of the night. Timeout call by Cleveland Cavaliers with only 2:16 to go. It's a 56-48 run for the Cavaliers. All they say now, you gotta fix that one. They might be shooting it everywhere they're going for. They gotta keep that one in good sight. For Thursday night's game, we will be seeing another part of the NHL Stanley Cup playoffs. And then for the Wednesday's game, we've got 3 game matchups here, as right now there's 2 away games. Where the first one we will have is the Celtics and the Sixers at Wells Fargo Center, following along with the Mile High to the Pacific Coast, as right now into the next matchup we have is the Clippers versus the Denver Nuggets here at Crypto.com Arena. And then the next game that will be happening on Saturday night, it will be the Bucks and the Cavaliers at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Following along with the next game at Crypto.com Arena, the same location. As for right now, the Lakers are at home to play against the Warriors on the other side of the team. Battle in between the take can be a tough one since season 3.
Let's give up a welcome to the floor, your
And we now present their New Balance player to get, Jared Allen. Jared Allen was receiving a lot of major difficulties, but not for this long. He always does a great, and with that performance effort, he is putting up a task to a risk. Brook Lopez is checked out, as now Bobby Portis is checked back in. Here's Mitchell inside the zone, step back for the 2. Holds a nice contested of the defender. Now rolls to Middleton. 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. They're going to need to find someone else. Allen for three. Good! Outside of marker. And they're down by 5. Garland finds Mitchell. Mitchell on Allen. And the fans roaring for defense. Rebounded by Holiday. Bobby Portis Jr. over it again to Grayson Allen. And a fourth quarter for the 2. He did not have the right timing down as it went timing too short.
Gotta time it right, because if you don't get enough, you gotta need some help.
Oh, on a Kupo! Blocked it again. That's 3 in a row. What a terrific defense. Here's Allen on Middleton, on Bobby Portis. Here's Isaac Okoro, and he's fouled. Book and one! Isaac Okoro finishes it dry. A better performance run over around Giannis.
That's what everyone does, because they're saying Isaac Okoro got a good separation from his foot. Every team really is trying to stay and struggle. They're not giving it up.
And he makes a free throw for Isaac Okoro. The Bucks trail by 8. Allen passes over to Holiday. Middleton on the outside. Finds Giannis Antetokounmpo. Around the middle, around Mobley. No foul called on Cleveland.
Well, they're clean now. They're not really into it. I know this wasn't that good, but successful as bringing a brutal pain and disappointment, they're just not just doing it again.
Mitchell, burn it to cast it floater. Now over again to Middleton. Around Mobley, and good drive. That's a number 2 for Antetokounmpo. They're trying to get back into this game with 50 seconds left to go. And Garland trying to hold it up. Watching from here, Allen. Okoro on the outside, trying to give a steal, and reach and foul called on Giannis Antetokounmpo. Right now, they only have 1 foul to give.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley taking 2 shots.
Well, Evan Mobley's at the free throw line, and that was the one last foul that was given. He makes the first free throw. Now the last substitution coming in for the Cleveland Cavaliers as 4 players are all checked out. 4 players are checked in as Robin Lopez, Stevens, Green, and Neto are checked in. Just one more shot for Evan Mobley. His entire career disadvantage is putting up a great blockness to put over around each defenders. They really are incredible. But the run has to give it up to a better success than he does. Allen over at the 3-point line. Holiday put a 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Moves again. Allen for the 3. No! And it's turnover. Cleveland Cavaliers are gonna win it again.
Oh, I think this is what happens now, because Cleveland Cavaliers, they are the best. The Rocket. Every ever done played before after a win against the New York Knicks in the 7th game. They really are a better team. Nothing when you call that one. They're just going over and under again.
Here's Green, who has some time now, and as unfortunately, it comes down to an end for Game 2. So your final score will be 62-53. It's been an upset major since we've seen it going through. And that will do it from here. Well, no Allie before but she did talk to us there before. As right now, the final score comes into mind. And Cavs extended series by 2-0. And that's we'll wrap it up, folks. With me, phone, and fan and test tube, this has been a presentation of the NBA playoffs. We will see you next time at Cleveland on Saturday's primetime edition. I'm out of here. Peace out, folks, and good night. In a Greek palace land of Milwaukee and Cleveland, well. Me phone, thank you so much. And right now, the Cavaliers have put in a major win of a 2-0 series over Milwaukee Bucks. This might be the upset of a second round, and no one has ever seen it just like that. Yeah, I gotta say this. Major difficulties, the range out there may not be successful at all. So it does happen. What in the world could be? Here's how they did with the total statistics. 48% for the field goals for Cavs, 15 for three-pointers, only made for the Bucks. And then it was 82% for the free throws, 8 fast break points, 44 points in the paint, second chance points was 12, 8 for bench points for the Bucks, 18 assists for the Bucks, 12 offensive rebounds for the Cavs, and 21 defensive rebounds for the Cavs also. Major steals, put it up. And a block for 5, that was excellent for the Milwaukee Bucks. Turnovers was only 1. Team fouls for the Cleveland Cavaliers were 4. 10 biggest dunk leads in the game, and biggest lead was 14. Time possession was them for 12:33. And there are 2 timeouts were remained. They didn't stand a chance. So with that one, that is it. Yeah, it's been pretty disappointing right now, but give it off to a break. Rest it while you can before heading off to Cleveland. Now, time for 3 star players of the game. Starting up with you, Paintbrush. You take first. Alright, thank you so much. Right now, let's have a look at how they did. Third star goes to Donovan Mitchell. The ultimate many players are saying that DM was reaching new heights without the Jazz. 12 points in game, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and only had 2 dunk performance run to give it up to a worthy start. It's very not complicated, but not to worry. He did the best. Now for number 2, Son of Beast. That will be Jared Allen, the New Balance player of the game. 6 dunks. Only got 2 assists here with 6 rebounds and 15 points. And it does seem like he's been a great player at the center all night long. Doing really well, keeping an eye on it. And now Paintbrush for you, number 1. Number 1, I gotta go with this guy, the Greek Freak. That's right. 21 points, 3 blocks, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, and 3 dunks. Only 26 performance run. He just got a 10 out of 12 field goals. He is doing he's on a machine. Wow. Captain, rolling it out of here, says, deflect it, get it out of here. That's what Giannis always does. Well done for Giannis. He's just keeping it going. And now we'll wrap it up for the game of the playoffs. I'd like to thank you all for watching Game 2 of the Bucks and Cavaliers. But don't worry, we'll be back with the next part of the game as the Stanley Cup playoffs is happening with the next part of the game in Game 2. You'll keep your eyes for that one here next. But as of now, if you're tuning with us here for the NBA playoffs, we will want to say, make your selections because we have the draft lottery to show this things off because stay tuned because it's very important. You'll find out for the next one for the NBA draft lottery. And before September arrives, that was about on the latest part of the day to September 2023. So with that one, I hope everybody's enjoying your day. Thanks for watching. And peace out, folks, for a while as the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports Style. This is Son of Beast, along with my crew Paintbrush. Thanks for joining with us, and we'll see you all again for Wednesday night's game. Good night, everyone.
If you don't, somebody will.